Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to some more Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force. Last time, we found out that all the trouble around the island was caused by Gary's 3 test robots, and today, we're gonna find out what his plan is to fix all of this. So let's go ahead and just talk to him here.
It's upsetting, Super Goose. I just feel awful for all the trouble my test robots have caused.
We'll make it right again, G. Don't worry.
I hope so. I am fortunate to be working with so many agents that strive to keep Club Penguin safe.
That's the spirit. The sooner we have that deactivating gadget, the quicker things will be back to normal.
Right you are, Super Goose. I'm ready to get back to work, are you?
No doubt about it. Mission 10, Damage Control. Help the other EPF agents gather robot clues.
Alright. The first order of business, Super Goose, is to touch base with the other agents in the field with the communicator.
I'm on it. Is the robot deactivating gadget ready yet?
Not yet. The problem with microchips is that they are, well, micro. I seem to have lost one.
Okay, well, that's no big deal. I'm sure you'll find it. Good luck, and let me know when it's ready.
Yes, I shall. Much appreciated. Just need to get this data cable hooked in here, and then...
Don't mean to interrupt, but I was wondering what I can do to help the other agents.
The latest EPF report indicates that agents have been deployed at 3 locations to assist with damage control.
He said it! He said the thing! Okay, so these test robots, do they have any weaknesses you can share with me?
I've been puzzling over that myself. They seem so familiar in some way. If only I had my trusty invention notebook.
Right, you said you lost it. G looks busy. I won't bother him now.
Now, where did I put that microprocessor?
I don't know, is it in this balloon? Nope, but I'll take that coin. He said to call the agents on the communicator, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like there are 3 of them online here. We got the Rookie, the Jetpack Guy, and not the Dot, just Dot. Let's talk to Rookie first.
Agent Super Goose, I've run into a bit of a problem here.
Where are you, Agent?
At the plaza. You won't believe what happened. Get here quick, please.
I'm on my way, over and out. And the Jetpack Guy? Agent Super Goose, great to see you're online. I need some help here. Where are you? The ice fishing pond behind the ski lodge. I'm on my way, over and out. And Dot? Hello, Super Goose, perfect timing. I need you over here right away. Where are you now, Dot? I'm at the nightclub. One of those robots made a big mess. I'll be right there, over and out. Okay, so, yeah, if we look at our map here, we can see that there are 3 little EPF icons here, one at the plaza, one at the town, and one at the ski village. So we can help these agents in any order we want. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to just help JPG first because, well, we are already in the ski village. So let's go out here to the pond and let's talk to him. Agent Super Goose, I'm glad to see you. I could really use your help. Are you going ice fishing? A flying robot stole the telescope from the beacon. As I was chasing it through the skies, I saw it drop something down into the pond. Into the pond? Where? Isn't it frozen? Wouldn't you know, it fell right into that fishing hole. Lucky shot. A piece of paper, it looked like. Why in the world would a robot want a telescope? I don't know, Agent Super Goose, but that piece of paper might be a clue. Do you know how to work a fishing pole? I love to fish. I can get it out for you. Alright, Super Goose lore number 2. Hockey is fun and they love to fish. Alright, but let's go fishing here, and as you can see, we've got ourselves another minigame. I think this is the last minigame. Yeah, we did snowboarding, kart surfer, dance contest, dance challenge, sorry, jetpack adventure, snow trekker, and now ice fishing. So that's all 6 minigames. Let's take a look at the instructions. Lower your what is that face on that puffle? What the heck? That is a demon. Blue puffles aren't even in ice fishing. Why is this here? Anyways, lower your line with the stylus on the touchscreen to catch fish and earn coins. Your worm bait will work with most fish, but bigger fish will only bite if there's a smaller fish on the hook. Once you've caught something, release the line to reel in the catch. Reel it quickly to avoid hazards like jellyfish, crabs, and sharks. Try to use the fish and squid to reel in extra rewards. So, this game is pretty much identical to the online version. However, in this mission, there are no fish. There's only squids. And also in the instructions, they were talking about big fish and small fish. That was not in the online game. But in this mission, there are no fish in this version of the minigame. So if you want to play with fish, you'll have to do so in the free play mode or in the main menu. So for now, we just gotta catch a bunch of squid. And also, oops, let's watch out for that crab up there. That will cause us to lose a line, which is essentially our life. And this is a really slow and tedious minigame, so playing through it again kind of sucks. Anyways, oops, almost got hit there. Anyways, if I can actually talk now, the way medals work for this minigame, it does not actually go based on the points you get. It actually goes based on your actions during the minigame. Because at the end of the instructions there, they said you can use the fish or squid to reel in special prizes, and there were 2 little question marks there. So, wow, I can't believe that crab did not get me. That was close. Speaking of special prizes, there's one, so let's grab that with the squid's tentacles. Very strange, but yeah, so we'll actually get a medal for getting this chest here, and then there's one other thing that we can get, but we can't get it without the fish, so we'll have to come back to this minigame later at some point, but not going to worry about that today. And as you can see, there we go. We got the golden chest medal. Visit your suitcase to view the medal. I don't really need to do that. But, yep, so that's how we get that medal. Nice work, Agent Super Goose. What is it? I'm not sure yet. I have to take a closer look at it. Okay? Let me know what you find. I like how he's just smiling at us. He's not going to pick it up himself. All right. Whoa, looks like we've got ourselves a connect the dots minigame and also a very genius math equation on the top screen. So let's go ahead and try to complete this. Count the numbers. It's very difficult. Hello? Am I soft locked? It's strange. Anyways, we did it, and it was a head with a speaker. I fished this up while looking for clues. Did you figure it out? It's a piece of paper with drawings on it, but the ink is washed off in places. Why does a robot have a drawing? Is it in robot art school? Good question. I should take it to G and see what he can make of it. That's a great idea. I'm going to take off and look for the telescope thieving jetbot again. Did you see which way it flew off? Looked from here like it was headed toward the wilderness. Well, have a safe flight. Call me if you get into a pinch. You bet. Are you gonna go? I thought you were gonna fly. Okay, let's just call Gary because I think he is online now. Hello, Agent. How are things going out in the field? I was able to fish a clue out of the ice fishing pond. That's interesting. Have you been able to finish helping all of the agents? Not yet, but I'm working on it. Agent Super Goose, over and out. Alright. And let's just go in order here. Let's go to the town next. Dot said she was in the nightclub, so let's see what's going on here. It's terrible, isn't it? Sure is. What happened exactly? A robot on wheels drove in and stole a pair of our nightclub speakers. What are these robots doing? Having a robot party? Whatever it is, it's making a mess. Can you fix the hole in the wall? I'll have to measure the damage and find the right parts, but I'm sure it won't be a problem. That's good news. Oh, hello, Super Goose. I'm glad to see you. I have something to show you. A clue? Already? You're the best, Dot. Oh, thank you, Super Goose. You're very kind. Follow me and I'll show you. Okay, I actually kind of want to talk to this unnamed construction worker first, though. What a mess. Just slammed right through. We're lucky it didn't knock the place down. Why would a robot want stereo speakers? I don't know, Super Goose. You know my name? Have I ever told you that? Well, I guess, since you don't have a name, you would remember other people's names very well. They weren't exactly portable. Those things weighed a ton. Has anything ever happened like this before? Well, there was an incident with the ticket booth at the stage. These robots are after some tall order items. We're lucky we have you to fix it. Why, thank you. So, fun fact about these two characters, I'm getting very ahead of myself in the Club Penguin timeline when talking about this, but in Club Penguin Island, which, if you don't know what that is, it was essentially a mobile reboot of Club Penguin after the original game shut down, and it redesigned a lot of the characters. And this totally unnamed construction worker was in that, and he got an awful redesign. But the point is, the unnamed construction worker and Dot in Club Penguin Island were implied to be a couple. In fact, I think it was kind of directly stated, but they were a couple, which was very strange because they had never interacted before, ever. And in fact, and I could be wrong about this, but I am pretty sure that this instance right here, in this mission, this was the only time that Dot and this totally unnamed construction worker ever interacted in Club Penguin before Club Penguin Island. So, there's that. Anyways, let's just talk to Dot. What do you think of this clue, Super Goose? I'm not sure what it is. It's a piece of paper with writing on it, but some parts have been erased. How did it get here? I think the wheelbot dropped it when it stole the speakers. I can't imagine why a robot is carrying notebook paper. Let me take a look. Yes, please do. Well, let's look at it. And we've got more connect the dots. Not the dot that was just talking to us, though, you know. That's a different dot. But there we go, and it looks like an arm. A really weird arm. It's a page with blueprints. Sure. The piece of paper looks a lot like a blueprint with some lines rubbed off. I wonder if they meant to have that dialogue be there, like, before you connected the dots, because then it would make more sense as to why you're actually filling in the gaps. I don't know. These robots are really disturbing the peace on the island. This clue must have something to do with it. What do you think, Dot? I think you're right. What should I do with it? I can't say for sure, but I have a feeling G would be extra interested in what we found. Still poking around here, Super Goose? I was curious if you saw the robot. Nothing more than a glimpse as it rolled away. There was too much confusion. Why would a robot steal speakers, Dot? Speakers are used to amplify sound. I guess these robots want to be heard. I'm all set here. Oh, alright. No, I'm not. I want to talk to you one more time. If only I'd disguised myself as a speaker. The robot might have taken me with it, and we'd be closer to solving this mystery. That would have been very funny. Let's call Gary, give him an update here. Greetings, Super Goose. What have you found? I'm at the nightclub with Dot. It's a real mess. Oh my. Well, it's a good thing you are there. Bring me back any clues you might find. I'll come straight to the gadget room if I find anything. Over and out. Yeah, well, you're kind of a liar, Super Goose, because we're not going straight to the gadget room. We're gonna go to the plaza because Rookie has been waiting quite some time for us. Looks like he's busy with something here.
Oh goodness, building a ticket booth from scrap sounded so easy when I thought of it.
The plaza is a wreck!
Agent Super Goose, I am so glad you're here. I've got such a mess on my hands.
What happened?
One of those robots came and ripped the ticket booth right out of the stage.
Yeah, the unnamed construction worker said that. It sure did. Look at that hole.
I know, I'm trying to fix it, but I can't get this last piece to stay in place. I could really use your help.
But don't worry, I'll think of something.
Thank you, Agent Super Goose. My nails won't go through the metal.
Oh, I guess he's talking about, like, you know, actual nails, not fingernails, because this is, like, the second time Rookie has talked about fingers, but I guess he's not. What else have you tried?
I tried some glue, tape, and a jackhammer. I'm surprised the last one didn't work.
Did you actually see the robot tear out the ticket booth?
I only caught a glimpse of it. It was moving fast. Like crazy snowboarder fast. That's got to be how it moved so quickly.
Maybe it was that reckless snowboarder you were chasing so long ago. There must be something we can do.
There must be.
Well, glue, tape, and a jackhammer didn't work. How about fire? And also, flare is very big next to Rookie.
Welding works wonders for making metal stick to metal. Thank you for helping me, Agent Super Goose. Now I can try to look for the ticket booth.
Where are you going to look?
I'm not sure exactly.
Did you find any clues?
Just a piece of paper. It was all smudged from being in the snow, though.
Can I see it?
I left it here where I found it. It's around here somewhere.
I'll look around and see what I can find on my own.
The clue is around here somewhere.
Oh, it looks like we can click on the jackhammer here. The Rookie tried the jackhammer already. It didn't work so well. Looks like there's the clue he was talking about. And unsurprisingly, we've got some more dots to connect. There we go. That is, certainly something. It looks like a page from a book, but the ink is all smeared. Yeah, I really think they intended to have that text show up before you connect the dots.
I'm still trying to track that robot.
Do you need any help?
No, but you could give G an update for me.
Did you find anything yet?
Nothing but snow, some odd bolts, and ticket stubs.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, he did ask us to give G an update, so let's call him.
Hello, Agent. Have you any news to report?
I do, but I should tell you face to face. Is the deactivating gadget ready?
In fact, it is. You can stop by the gadget room to pick it up whenever you're ready.
Great, thanks. Over and out. Okay, well, that is all 3 agents helped, so let's go ahead and tell Gary what we found.
1, 2, 3. Where is that 4th fuse?
The test robots have made a complete wreck of the stage, G. The ticket booth is gone.
Oh my, that will affect ticket sales for sure. What would the test robots want with a ticket booth?
It is strange. I helped the rookie with a quick fix, and also found this clue while I was there. May I have a look? Sure, here it is.
Super Goose, this is wonderful. It's a blueprint page from my lost invention notebook.
That's great news aside from the smudges, but why would a page from your notebook have been at the plaza?
It's coming back to me now in pieces. I had my notebook with me when I went to the mine.
That means someone would have carried it from the mine to the plaza.
Precisely. Sort of. I'll have to think about this.
Okay. A robot has smashed through the nightclub wall and taken speakers of all things.
Audio transmitters. They are attempting to communicate, somehow. Give a voice to something.
I think they have a plan, G. I found a clue at the nightclub that might help explain everything.
A plan, you say? Show me the clue, and I will see what I can make of it.
Okay. Nope, not you, Flair. Show him the blueprint.
Yet another blueprint from my lost notebook. This one looks like the design for a mechanical arm.
What do you think the arm might be used for?
Well, the design was to make it large and powerful.
Gee, could the test robots be building something?
That would appear to be the case, Agent.
Gee, one of the test robots has stolen the telescope from the beacon. Can you explain this?
Well, telescopes have lenses and dials, not to mention a sturdy casing. All good parts for a larger creation.
Speaking of creation, I fished a clue out of the pond for the jetpack guy.
A clue? What could it be?
Well, take a look. Another blueprint page from my lost notebook. Actually, that just kind of looked like your lost notebook.
Why are they turning up loose from their binding?
It's no coincidence. Wherever the test robots go, your notebook pages turn up.
I'm very concerned. These plans could be disastrous in the wrong hands.
I'm going to see if I can find more clues.
This level of destruction makes little sense to me, Super Goose.
These test robots are wrecking everything in Club Penguin. Why would they do this?
Robots are computers, Super Goose, and computers are what I call the 3 Ps. Programmed, predictable, and therefore powerless. But all of this trouble might prove... Prove what, G? All of this trouble might prove me wrong.
At least we found the pages from your lost invention notebook. That should help us solve this mystery.
Yes, of course. I can only hope we aren't too late.
It's never too late, G. I will find the test robots and shut them down for good.
Shut them down! That reminds me, I have finished the deactivating gadget.
Perfect timing, G. I can use this to disable the robots. Looks like Gary's got a little tutorial for us here.
The robotomy tool is easy to use. Simply plug in the robot's hard drive through its belly. You'll need to disable the robots first, and each one has weak spots that your puffles can help you hit. When you are all done deactivating the robot, wrap it up in a bubble and return it to me.
So this works on the robot's computer? I can't wait to try it. G's test robots are on a rampage, and it's my duty as an EPF agent to stop them. And that is where Mission 10 ends. Congratulations, Agent Super Goose, you completed Mission 10. And we are left off in the town here, where it looks like gift shop is barricaded. Antarctic is here. This gift shop manager is scared. All the agents are here. Looks like there is quite a lot of trouble going on here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do a side mission. Because why would we worry about this right now? And you know what? We've had a stressful couple of missions here. So let's relax and finally help this pizza chef out. Can we not help him? Can we not? I mean, there's pizza there. Can we? Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. You know, the story's kind of picking up, so they probably just restricted side missions for us again, right? No, we can totally do the one in the forest here. The universe just does not want me to help this pizza chef. So that sucks for him, I guess. What is that walk animation? I've never seen that. They just go like all around. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Anyways, let's go to the forest and see what's going on here. Looks like we got two guys here.
The tour guide has been gone for quite some time, don't you think? I know, like, what's up with that? Should we keep waiting? Yeah, I just hope the tour guide comes back soon.
Hi there, is something going on at the forest today? Not that I know about.
We're waiting for our tour guide, who's out looking for the path to the mine.
That's easy to get to, as long as you have a map. How long ago did the tour guide leave?
About an hour ago. I'm not sure if we should wait or go home.
Something doesn't seem right. I'll help you find your tour guide, or they're probably on their way back. Just wait it out, you should be fine. Shoutouts to non-binary tour guide. Anyways, mission Lost and Confused. Help the missing tour guide. That's really as simple as that. Thanks for helping us look for our tour guide. It's my pleasure. Where did you last see him?
Well, he went deep into the forest.
Oh, so he's a he-they tour guide. Good to know.
Yeah, you could see his tracks over by those trees.
Perfect. I think that's enough for me to start looking. Thanks.
Do you want us to go help you look?
It's better if you stay here and wait in case your tour guide comes back on his own.
Don't worry about a thing. You can count on us. I don't mind waiting here. I just hope that our tour guide is okay.
Did your tour guide say something about where he was going?
He was really excited about showing us the mines. He said he'd be back in a few minutes.
Don't worry, Club Penguin is a very safe place. Well, maybe not right now with all these robots going around.
I know, I just don't like not knowing what's happening.
Well, maybe you should stay unaware of all this robot nonsense.
This was only supposed to be a 3-minute tour.
You said the tour guide was looking for a path to the mine?
Yes, but I think he lost his map, so he tried to find it on his own.
Things don't always work out the way we want. A lot can happen in 3 minutes.
Still, it was only supposed to be a 3-minute tour.
Well, they said the tour guide tried to go to the mine, so let's see if we can find them here. Nope. Does not look like they are outside. How about down here? No. Well, they're not at the mine, so let's just take a look around the forest here some more, and it looks like there are some footprints here. The tour guide went into the wild at this spot. The fastest way to locate him would be to use the snow tracker. This spot, you say? These footprints here are kind of like in the exact spot of where the staircase to the cove should be. The cove is an area that is accessible from the forest in the original Club Penguin, but the cove is not even mentioned or acknowledged in this game at all. I don't think the cove opened that late. I want to say it was like 2007, like probably when this game was in development. I would have to double check that, but I don't know, it's quite strange to me that the cove is just missing. But I just think it's kind of interesting that these footprints are pretty much in like the exact spot of where the staircase to the cove should be. Anyways, they said to use the snow tracker, so we're gonna have to play this mini game. Once again, we could have done this last episode and it kind of would have been a little more fitting, I guess, because last episode kind of was the snow tracker episode. But I did not want to play this minigame 3 times in one video. That kind of would have been a little boring. I don't know if this layout of the snow tracker minigame for this side mission here is the same as the one in free play. I'd have to check that. But if it is, that means we could actually get our medals here. But I don't really want to worry about it. Oh, there's the tour guide. Well, we found him. So why don't we just, go around here and explore and just see how many coins we can get, see if we actually can get some of those medals today. If we don't, it's not a big deal. As I've been saying, I will go back to every minigame later in the series, but I'm not going to worry about getting every medal just yet. Alright, we've only got about 15 seconds now, so why don't we kind of book it back to that spot. I think it should be around here. Yeah, there he is. We got 188 coins, a little close to 200, so we probably could have gotten a medal there, but Oh well, we'll get it later.
It's our tour guide. He's back.
Oh my goodness, guys, I am so sorry for leaving you waiting for so long. And actually, that looks like the same tour guide that we met in episode 1. Hello, it's been a long time.
What happened to you?
Well, I went to look for the path to the mines, but I took a wrong turn. And I'm a tour guide. Sigh. You never told me what happened to your map.
I thought I packed it this morning, but I must have left it at home. I usually never forget my map either. Are we not going to see the mine then?
Yes, we'll see the mine, but we'll get there through the underground pool this time. That sounds like a good plan.
Thank you for finding our tour guide. Please accept this gift for all your hard work.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for the gift. And we got some coins as a reward. Mission complete. Well done. You found the missing tour guide and brought him back to his group. Looks like they're still here. I thought you guys were going to the mine.
Glad you found our tour guide. I was beginning to wonder whether it was him or us that was lost. Thanks for finding our tour guide. Now we can start our tour.
Don't tell anyone, but I don't know if I would ever have found my way back without you. Alright, that is our main mission and side mission done for the day. However, there is a couple more things I want to talk about really quick. First of all, if we go to our spy gadget, we can see that we actually do have the deactivation gadget that Gary gave us at the end of the mission we did. So that is now there. We can't really do anything with it now, though. Also, the snow tracker, which for some reason was not in our spy gadget after we completed the last mission. But after we complete today's mission, now we can access the snow tracker at any time, and we can essentially just play the minigame from here. Unlike the other minigames, you can't actually go to any specific location to play snow tracker in free play mode. You just do it from your spy gadget. And one more thing I'd like to show off really quick is that if we go to the top of the lighthouse, we can see that the telescope is indeed gone, just like the jetpack guy said. This was actually missing at the end of Mission 9. If you came up here to look for it, the telescope would be gone. But the game didn't really point us in that direction, so I didn't want to spoil it, but now that we know the telescope is gone, it is actually gone. And I would say, let's end off the episode with buying some new clothes, but it appears the gift shop is off limits right now until the next mission. Fortunately, though, we should be able to buy some clothes at the sports shop. So, let's check out the catalog here and see what we can afford. Alright, well, we've got to get a new hat, because this diver's helmet, it's not really working for me, you know? I gotta see Super Goose's face. Speaking of ice fishing today, we can actually buy a fishing rod. I kinda wish you could buy the hat, but you can't. You know what, Super Goose? Why don't you have a tiara? You deserve it. And you know, I really like this glacier suit. I think that looks really nice. Boom! New Super Goose outfit just dropped. And that's it for this episode. So next time, we're gonna go see what's going on with the gift shop and hopefully get to the bottom of this mystery. So, until then, waddle on.